Yeah.
Talking about yourself, what are you up to at the moment? What's on the go for you?
Well, at the moment, I haven't started just yet, but I'm actually heading out to Iceland in a couple of weeks' time to start filming Game of Thrones for Series 2 and 3. Well, Series 2 obviously just this year. So yeah, I've never been to Iceland before, so I'm really looking forward to it. I think it'll be amazing.
Game of Thrones has been a phenomenon since it emerged. I mean, obviously a successful book series before. Were you familiar with it before you went up for the role?
I had started watching a couple of episodes already on Sky Atlantic. And purely just word of mouth, friends were like, "You got to watch this if you're a medieval kind of fan, the fantasy fan." I was like, "Oh yeah, okay, can't go wrong." And then suddenly, when the audition when it came up, I started reading the books as well. So I'm kind of working my way through those. They're pretty big, so yeah, I'm taking my time.
Wonderful to hear that you're going to be in the second and the third season. Which character are you playing? Can you tell us a bit about it?
Yes, I play Ygritte. She is a wildling. She's north of the wall, and I think that's why we're filming, obviously, in Iceland. And so, yeah, no, she's a bit of a tough character. She's a hell of a lot of fun. And in the book, she's wonderful as well. She's very witty, she's fiery.
Clearly it's a very physical series for a lot of the characters. Is that going to be the case for you? And what kind of preparation are you doing at the moment?
So I hope it will be physical. I hope I'll be running up mountains, running back down, and I hope something will take part in kind of with a bow and arrow and stuff like that. So yeah, it's all on the cards. I'm not too sure yet what will be required.
A bit about your character. You've been watching the show and you've been kind of catching up on the books. Do you have, beyond your own character, do you have a favourite character in the series? Is there anyone that you particularly enjoy watching or reading about?
Who do I love reading about? All round, I did love reading about Robert Baratheon back in the first book, and then in the second book, I love when they're north of the wall. So I love hearing all about the Night's Watch and everything about that. But yeah, character-wise, I think I love Cersei Lannister. Oh, she's evil. She's evil, but no, I like watching her a lot. Yeah.
You told us earlier about your character. Is she someone you can relate to quite easily? Are you like that? Are you fiery? And you seem quite sweet in real life, to be honest.
I would like to say that I'm fiery. I'd like to say that there was a little inner side that would come out every now and then. But no, I think that you can relate to her in the fact that she is a fighter, and also I suppose that she's quite funny, and I like to think sometimes a little bit funny too. So, but no, I think I'm very much kind of wanting to get it out of my system and go there and give it 110, really.
Clearly there's a massive fan base for the series. Does it feel nervous in any way joining something that already has such an established following like that and coming in as a new face?
Certainly, yeah. I think there's a massive kind of pressure to perform and to give it justice, to the books, but also to the rest of the cast and to the show as a whole, really. So yeah, no, I do feel that a lot.
Obviously, we don't want you to ruin any surprises, but talking about the second season, what do you think it's going to give fans that they won't have seen in the first season? I mean, just overall, what kind of things can we expect?
Actually, I know that they are keeping very close to the books, to the second book. So yeah, so if you read the second book, then you'll know exactly what's coming. But otherwise, I'm not too sure. Sorry.
What else have you got on the go at the moment, or is just Game of Thrones consuming your life?
At the moment, is all Game of Thrones. Yes.
Talk so much about the show. It seems to have this amazing connection with the fan base, and people in America and over here are falling in love with it. What do you think why is the show having that effect? Because it's very rare for a new show to just immediately be seized upon in the way that I think Game of Thrones has.
Yes, and received the way that it has been. I think the writing. I think it's down to the writing. I think it's down to the actors involved. But also, there's something just phenomenal about the fact that it's fantasy. There's something phenomenal about the fact that you're kind of you're in Westeros. You're in a completely kind of made-up kingdom. You've got dragons. You've got knights and big stony castles. I just think it plays with your imagination and the whole direwolf and everything like that, all these fantastical, magical creatures is brilliant, and I think that taps everybody. I
cannot wait to see you on our screens with that. I guess as a final question, do you have a message to all the Game of Thrones fans watching out there? Anything you'd like to say to them?
Well, just the fact that how fantastic that they have been watching the first series, and I hope that they enjoy the second series just as much, and I'm going to definitely do my best.
Thank you.